Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to look at another millionaire chart formation. Just in case you didn't qualify for the previous two I was talking about, maybe this is your chance to see whether or not you have millionaire potential. We are going to look at this from a Purple Star Astrology perspective, also known as Ziwei Doushu. And this is an astrology system within Chinese astrology that is based on the lunar calendar, whereas Bazi Astrology is based on the solar calendar. So let's take a look and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can find a few of you who have this particular formation. So first thing you have to do, of course, is to plot your chart. So you can go to the link here that's on the screen, and I'll also post it in the description to the video. Now to plot the chart, just use your regular date and time of birth. The plotter will automatically convert it to the lunar time, yeah? So you don't have to worry about it. What is important though is that you select your time of birth. Without the time of birth, you will not get the correct chart. And so this is rather important. And then we will choose the flying star plotting method. So you see here Sanhe or flying star. Choose the flying star method. Now, once you've done that, you will get a chart that looks like this, more or less. So it has 12 boxes. We call them palaces. And this is just a sample chart, right? So for you, it may look completely differently. The palaces themselves, they're labeled life palace, siblings palace, spouse palace, and so on. But for you, they may be arranged in a slightly different way. So don't worry, this is entirely normal. So because we are looking at, we're looking for a millionaire formation, we are not really concerned with the parents' palace or the health palace or anything like this. We are only looking at three very, very specific palaces. And this is the life palace, the wealth palace, and also the career palace. Everything else is irrelevant, yeah? So don't worry about anything else. We are only looking at those three palaces. We're also calling them the 159 palaces because life palace is palace 1, wealth palace is palace 5, and career palace is palace 9. So only these three, the rest you can disregard. Now, this particular millionaire formation is formed when we have the birth lu, the birth ke, and the birth quan found in those three palaces. And it is called the three precious formation. Now, what does that mean? So essentially what we're looking for is whether or not we have we have stars in these three palaces that are circled in blue, yellow, and green. Yeah, they have to be circled or they have to be squared in a square, in a blue square, in a yellow square, or in a green square. You have to have all three of them. So for example, here you have the blue one, that this is called the birth quan in the life palace. You also have a yellow one that is encased in yellow. This is the birth ke. And in the wealth palace, you have a star that is encased in green, and this would be the birth lu. So you need to have all three. You need to have the blue one, you need to have the yellow one, and you need to have the green one distributed somehow in the life palace, career palace, or wealth palace. Now here you have nothing in the career palace, but it doesn't matter because you have the blue one and the yellow one in the life palace, and you've got the green one in the wealth palace. So this qualifies. So in your case, hopefully, if you have this formation, maybe you have a green one in the life palace and a blue one in the wealth palace and a yellow one in the career palace. So how they are distributed among those three palaces is actually irrelevant. You may even have all three in one palace. Yeah, so maybe all three in the life palace, or all three in the career palace, or all three in the wealth palace. That also qualifies as long as you have three of them in those three palaces. Now, once you have found this, and I hope that some of you do, you have what we call a three precious formation. And then the next thing that you need to check is that in those three palaces, so the life palace, career palace, and the wealth palace, there cannot be anything red. Nothing red. There cannot be a red box. There cannot be a red arrow. There cannot be a red circular arrow. Absolutely nothing red in any of these three palaces. If there's anything red in these three palaces, then the formation is invalid. Yeah, then it's no longer a three precious formation. So for example, here in the Friends Palace, you have a box that is encased in red, right? If this was found in the life, career, or wealth palace together with the others, then that would be an invalid formation. So this would no longer count as a three precious. This would no longer count as a millionaire chart. So absolutely nothing red, no red box, no red arrow, no red circular arrow, yeah, nothing like that. And if you have this in your chart, then you in essence have the three precious formation, and there is the potential to become very, very wealthy. Now we call it a millionaire chart, but you know, it's just it's an indicator that you can get very, very wealthy. Now, people with these sorts of charts, they are usually very, very capable, and it's very easy for them to gain success in life. Yeah, whatever they try their hand on, they will be successful. If they decide to go into business, they are most likely to be at the top of their industry. And whatever field they choose, whatever profession they choose, they tend to excel, or they tend to get a really, really good reputation. They're also very, very willing to put in the effort and put in the hard work to make this happen for them. And the good thing is that they have a lot of people in their life who help them lift them up. Yeah. We call them noble people in Chinese astrology. So there will always be someone who helps them, maybe a VIP who gets them just the right connection. So this is a really, really lovely chart. Essentially, it's almost as if luck falls into your lap. Of course, you then still need to seize the opportunities, but it's much, much easier if you have this particular formation. And again, most of the times we will see this manifest in the fourth or the fifth luck cycle. So around the ages of 43 to 55, something like that. It can happen earlier, but this is usually when we see the strongest manifestation. All right. So take a look whether you have this in your chart. Let me know whether you have this. We don't see this very often, so I'd be curious to know whether you have a formation like this in your chart. And if you do have any questions, comments, as always, please put them in the comment section below. And I'm also available to you on email. My email address is in the description to the video. Yeah, I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a big thumbs up, you shared it with your friends, and if you subscribe to my channel for further updates and more content on Purple Star Astrology, Bazi Astrology, Feng Shui, whatever in the realm of Chinese metaphysics. All right. Thank you guys. See you guys soon.